Hey, g'day everybody, it's Matt here from Matt Carbs. Hope you're going well. We are returning to the one-eyed monster. Right, let's have a look in the comments. You guys are being busy already. This is what happens when you schedule I'll just see if I can hear my voice. Yeah, voice is coming through. That's all good. Okay, let's have a look back on that chat. Aiden, g'day Aiden, g'day Mark. Dot, how you going? Joe, who else we got there? Dot, Aiden, Mark. I think I've got everyone. Oh yeah, so Joe has got that challenge going on, which is pretty cool. Check out his channel for that. And Amy Joe is in the house. How you going, Amy? Returning to the one-eyed monster. Here's your friend Dot. And what else you got? I think that's about it. Right, yeah. And Mark's wishing me a happy morning. Good morning, because it's morning here in New Zealand on a Tuesday, which is pretty cool. Getting through the week. Shouldn't really wish our weeks away. We've only got so many of them, I guess. Okay, so we got up to this yesterday. I actually worked out how to focus this camera a little bit better. So I will just move the camera a little bit closer. Oh, hi Kim, how are you going? We're carving this today. Well, we're finishing it off. So what needs really to be finished is some sort of like details around here. And you can sort of see it's still quite fuzzy kind of on the surface there. So we'll be smoothing all of that kind of stuff out. Oh, g'day Josh, how you going? And we're going to work on these feet as well. And maybe we're going to kind of maybe make this kind of droop. I'm not sure if this is sort of like cloth or skin or something, but we're going to make it sort of like droop over the shoes like that. We'll work that out as we go. But I think the first thing what we need to do on this, just zoom out a little bit, is sort of get the overall kind of shape right on this kind of sort of like cone. And we've got a few ways doing that. We could, just go in with the Kutzall flame burr, or if you want to go even bigger than that, you could use one of these bad boys, the old finger sander. They're really good. Very expensive though. You probably buy cheap ones, but they're better like if you have bigger carvings, I guess. Where did all that come from? Must have been out of there. Right. Okay, so what do you want me to use? Oh, I could actually use this as well and put a really sort of aggressive thing on. Or I'll actually use this to start off with, just for something different. Just plugging it in. Right, should put some music on. I'm going to move the table a little bit because the cord's only so long. I'll move this up a little bit so I can see a bit more. I might actually stand. Right. How's that all working? Still can hear me, I hope. And, oh, yep. Yep. Okay, a bit of feedback there. Right, put some music on. Just lower it down a little bit. And we've got some nice peaceful music today, so I don't offend anyone. Okay, what have we got? Just hang on a second. Just adjusting that little blue thing. Okay, just got to turn on the extractor. Okay, so with this one, if any of you have got it or thinking of getting it, the best place to carve on these is where those pads are, but you can also use the tip. But if you start using down here, it's going to sort of like squash down like that, which is sometimes actually quite good. But with all kind of carvings, with a convexes, you got to kind of move it quickly because this is a flat surface going onto a round surface. And it's pretty fast at doing it. But what I want to do is sort of want to try and decide sort of like how kind of like much I need to take out around the eye. So I might just sort of like go sort of curve it down like that a little bit more, and then I'll just look at it from the front, just make sure I haven't done too much. I'll do the top with this one and then the bottom with the yellow sander. With the yellow sander, it's probably not going to be as fast, but you're going to have more control. Right. Problem with that sort of sander there is, hang on a sec, is that it's quite big, so it's going to be producing a lot of dust and make it flying around a lot more. So because it's a lot further away from the extraction table. Oh, okay, Mark. How are we? Yeah. So if anybody wants to send me a Viking picture, what I'm going to do is I might do it a little bit different from everybody else, and I might, if you want, I'll do this for maybe 2 months, and just so it doesn't get out of control, I'll limit it to about 20 pictures overall. But like if you want to send me a Viking picture of your work, I might just add it onto the videos that I do, and I'll just give you a shout out on the video. It might be at the end, might be at the beginning, who knows. Might get a little bit of preferential treatment if you're a member, those kind of things, but I like to support everybody as well. So, and I will probably do a post and I will put my email on there, and then probably take my email off after a little while because you don't want too many crazies sending you stuff. You know what I mean. So this is the yellow sander. Okay. I'm not going to sell my carvings just yet. Actually, the person with the most of my carvings is actually my mum, because I give them to her as presents. So this sound, I'll move you in a little bit closer so you can see. Yeah, I don't mean any of you guys are crazy. I just mean, you know, those, do you remember, that guy, what was his name, Chuck? Chisel Chuck, we called him. I had to block him. That was a little while ago, old Chisel Chuck. You know, those kind of crazy people that have got nothing better to do than annoy other people on lives and all those kind of things. Trolls, we call them. So that's working out really well. You know, you don't have to buy a finger sander, but you know, I would just so recommend buying one of these. Joe, you're still in here. You've got one, haven't you? And I think you said you really like yours. It's just really, really handy. And you can get sort of like, you can almost sort of like carve with it as well. Sort of like if you put on a real aggressive sandpaper, you can just sort of shape things with it. So it smooths and shapes. And if you're really good, you can sort of like do just little bits like that. You just use the edge of it, and you can sort of get into sort of narrow places. You can't get all places, obviously. Nothing's perfect, but yep, Joe says he loves this one. I just think it's really well made for the price, you know. I've had mine probably quite a few, about half a year maybe. I find too, a little trick to do is actually set it off center just slightly, right? And then if you've got like an undercut, you see you've got that coming out there past the yellow, so you can get under that undercut, but you could also sort of like use it sort of bends to the shape a little bit more. How can I show you with this? So say if we're going around here, can you see that? Well, you probably can't see it because it's moving pretty fast, so I'll slow it down. Then we'll just slow down. Move you in here. But like say we're doing that curve there, it's sort of moving, it's sort of like just moulding to it and just slowly taking a little bit off. Oh, g'day Roy, how you going? Roy over in England. He has done a little review on a mini belt sander. Should have spent more time on it, but it's a great little machine. Oh, Kim. So essentially, like these little ones here, in the description of the video, I'll just check on this video if it's there. I can't actually see it at the moment, but usually like in the description of my other videos I have links to everything, and there is actually a video in my channel about the sander. So yeah, it's quite difficult to put links on to products while I'm doing a live, but like just if you look back, it's in all of the the most recent videos of mine, I've got this little mini sander in there. And I was going to say something else. Yeah, I think it's only around about $10 US, plus I guess shipping. And if you're in America, you don't pay much shipping. But like in New Zealand, you can sometimes get deals. Some products are on, like, you get free shipping if you spend over a certain amount of money. Got quite a nice grain on that. You can sort of see it, just see it. Okay, I won't do too much more of this because I might give it a little bit of a curve and sort of go out over those feet. Just concentrate on this bit here. Actually, a belt sander is a nice thing to have in the workshop. I actually don't use my belt sander too much. I've got like a 300mm disc sander, or like a 12-inch disc sander, which I use quite a lot. But I'm quite used to using that disc sander because I use it a lot in jewelry making. So I'd rather use a big disc sander than a belt sander for a lot of things. But the belt sander does have some advantages as well. Every machine one machine can't do everything. That's how they get you, you know. That's how you spend all the money. Buying machines, tools and burrs. Should have become a knife carver. Although I think knife carving is quite expensive as well. Okay, Aiden Fletcher, sorry Matt, who makes it? Who makes this? I can't remember. It's in my description. I have an affiliate link for it in my description. But you buy these ones off Amazon. But you just sort of like follow the link that I've got in the thing. You don't pay any extra. I just get like a tiny percentage of what you spend, especially on Amazon. The affiliate links on Amazon, you don't really get that much money on each thing. Like somebody bought a $400 watch while they were on my Amazon store, and I think I got $4. So, but it all adds up, you know, if lots of people buy things. So Jeff Bezos can have another holiday, that kind of thing, you know. Yeah, things definitely get expensive, but I find like you get to a certain point and you don't actually buy that much. It's more in the first year that you're kind of carving, or maybe in the next year, and you're sort of buying things. I think if you start taking up chainsaw carving, that's where it gets really expensive. And so I kind of run a business as well, so I put this all on business expenses, so I get a little bit of money back. That's looking pretty cool. Right, so we'll try and do these. Oh, g'day, John. John, how you going, mate? Yeah, Roy. I think chisels are expensive as well because I think sort of like, especially with that kind of carving, is like hand carving, you really got to have the best kind of chisels. Have I done a chainsaw carving? Have you done much chainsaw carving? Oh, no. I haven't. I carved that kind of wizard. Well, I sort of a little while ago, I carved that wizard with the blue hat, and I've only got a battery operated chainsaw. And so I use that, and mainly it's just to sort of like take all the material away. And I don't have like heaps of wood to be carving big chainsaw kind of things anyway. But this year I am hoping to do a little bit more sort of bigger works for around our property. When I say a property, it's sort of like just a section. Right, so let's have a look at these feet. So I think things might change from my pencil drawing, but we will sort of go in. I might have the material going sort of like, well, not material, but I don't know what it'll be. It'll be what it'll be with a monster going over the feet like that. So with that kind of aspect of it's going over the feet, I've got to have a little bit of a room for that material. So the shoe will go probably just a little bit lower than that would there. So that top bit will turn into material, and that bottom bit will be the shoes sticking out. And I might have to take this back just a little bit sort of there so it looks a little bit more natural coming out. So let's do that. Oh, g'day John, so you're a beginner. Cool. So we're carving here with the Kutzall flame burr. And I'm hoping to finish this one today on this live. Love how you process. Love the process. Yeah, I actually really love carving. I actually get once I kind of finish the carving, I kind of was thinking about what's the next carving going to be, you know. And you got to love the process if you want to be in carving for a long time. I find if you love the process, the people that I've met that love the process of actually carving and not just finishing something become better carvers, because they're more interested in like learning the techniques and being a little bit more patient. I could make a book. I could make a book, but I'm just so busy. I got Alec Lacasse's book, and he put a lot of work into that book. That's a really good book. And even for like a Dremel carver, it comes in useful, you know. Just having a look back at the chat. Yep, most of us are beginners. Yeah, I think most people watching this are beginners, and you know, everybody's a beginner at some stage. You just don't automatically become really good. Yeah, I use Cutzel, but if you can't get Cutzel and you can get Sabertooth, get Sabertooth. You know, it's they are good as well. They're kind of pretty much of a muchness. There's some slight differences in them, but you know, I guess it depends on where you are in the world. If you can buy Sabertooth where you are and can't buy Cutzel, I don't think you're really missing out too much. The one reason why I get Cutzel is I really like them. Well, there's two reasons. I really like them, and they, I'll be blunt here, they offer an affiliate, a really nice affiliate program, so I can make a little bit of money out of it. Pretty much it's just enough to buy the bears. So, g'day Ryan, how you going, mate? This is Ryan's channel, 77 Rockets. He does a lot of woodworking kind of stuff on his channel. And he's just, are you still on holiday up at that cabin, Ryan? Not sure what I'm doing here. I'm not great at talking and thinking about carving at the same time. I'm trying. Right. Okay. Okay, so what's Roy got? Don't pick on me tonight, Amy. I'm very sensitive. Wow. Not sure what that was about. I'm sure it's some kind of in-joke, or some of the comments that I've missed. Right, okay. Try and define these. Oh, you're giving him a hard time on another live. Fair enough. Are there many, hey Roy, are there many Dremel carvers over in England? I would say there wouldn't be, I don't know. They seem to be all in America. See, I'm trying to get a little bit of a material kind of aspect to that. Sort of like with the shape of the wood going over the shoes. Oh, it's all good. I'm sure Roy can take it. It's all done in the best possible taste, isn't it, Roy? Actually, Roy would probably know if I said it's all done in the best possible taste. He would know what I was on about. I can't do the accent, but he was a comedian a long time ago in England. and he would know. Let me know in the comments if you know who I'm talking about. I mean, like, Roy would probably know who I'm talking about. His catchphrase was, "It's all done in the best possible taste." And he's an English comic, and he died as well. He didn't produce that many things. He was probably maybe 80s, early 90s, I would say. No, it wasn't Dick Emery. The Gladioli Man. Was he? Did he do another skit with? Are you just? Do you know who it is, Roy? And you're just giving that as a reference. No, it wasn't Barry Humphries either. He died quite a long time ago. It was a guy called... Do you want to know the answer? It was a comedian called Kenny Everett. Surely you can remember him, Roy. Well, Barry Humphries wasn't actually... Well, I'm not sure if I said he was English, but he was an Australian comedian, wasn't he? Barry Humphries, Dame Everett. I quite like watching comedians on TV and on YouTube. Yeah, I was watching a funny guy the other day. Oh, what was his name? Bill Burr, American comedian. Very unpolitical, unpolitically correct. But hilarious. Okay, yeah, Kenny was great. If you don't know who Kenny Everett is, I'm sure he's got some stuff on YouTube. You can have a look at that. Have a look. Here we go. Amy Jo's asking Joe if it has to be all wood. Can I add to Dad's thingies to it? I guess she's. I think Amy Jo's asking about Joe's challenge. You'll have to answer that yourself. I can't really answer that. Okay, so we're just kind of giving it a little bit more shape around there so it looks a little bit more flowing. So let's try and have sort of going back like that a little bit. And here we've got it under the shoes just popping out a little bit. A lot of carving is just sort of like kind of forward thinking, I guess. Making sure you've got enough material to carve what you want to carve. So Joe, you've worked on Hellboys here. It looks good. Cool. Right. I think that's looking pretty good. We'll just sort of like keep it kind of like at that level, and then we'll just tidy it up a little bit. Make the shoes look a little bit more shoe-like. I should have made them into feet. I could make them into feet, couldn't I? This is what happens. Get ideas. Yeah, I think that will look cool if I just do some sort of like claw kind of feet. This kind of giant toes. Right, so what's really good for this one is probably your bowl burr. Not that you're going to be using the bowl, but sort of just the angle of it. Cool, Mark, we'll catch you later. I'll still be on probably. I'm wanting to colour this today and everything like that, finish it off. Okay. I'll just put straight lines on the first and then I'll kind of figure out what I'm going to do. Kind of round them off a little bit. Actually, what you can do is with the bowl burr is you can actually push it up into those areas and that will round it like that. That kind of looks quite cool. Then I might put on a different beer. G'day Claire, how you going? It's good to have you along. Must be getting a little bit late over in France. Let's move this camera a little bit closer. Just off to bed, it's 11:53. Cool. I hope you're doing a little bit of carving over there before the winter sets in. Although it's autumn there now. So I think those are looking quite cool now. They kind of look like bear feet or something. But you know, when you make monsters, you don't have to really follow any rules. We just put a little bit of a undercut under that there. Shoes and our toes, that's right. Get rid of some of the sharp edges. Hey, caught up with the last live, Claire? That's cool. Yeah, so we're just putting this little dude together on the last live. I thought I was going to finish in that one, but kind of was dragging on a little bit, and I was getting a little bit tired. Yeah, I really like those toes. Look at them. They're so cute. Sticking out there. She might put that bowl bear on again and do another toe on each side. Yeah, so who asked that? Boy, you were asking. This is a 1/32. I'm not used to sort of like all these imperial measurements. So where's a 1/8? That's a 1/8. So these ones all come in sort of like these smaller. Well, that was close. Just about went into the abyss. Yeah, so the reason why I like carving with this is because it can swap over and you don't have to worry about changing all your collets and all of that. See you, Joe. Some people don't like this there because sometimes it sort of like will loosen, but that tends to only happen if you're a very aggressive carver or you're carving kind of quite very hard woods. Well, I've never used this for making toes, but it's doing a great job. Kind of funny toes, but you know, it is a monster. I can't actually see them when you put it down, so what I might do is I might just make it a little bit more like angled like that. Try and keep it in the camera. No. Trying to find my burrs. We seem to lose them. Oh no! Burr down the hole. Just gonna turn off the extractor. Don't want to be digging around in the dust. I don't think it has quite the strength to. Here it is. Yeah, so it just went down there. There we go. Usually gets caught on the ridges. I might put that there. On the pipe. I'm just going to have a look back at what we have got going on. Okay, it seems to be all just having a look at the comments. Missed quite a few, sorry about that if you've asked me questions or anything like that. Right, I think was Sophie Rondell. It was beautiful. Not sure what that was about. Maybe Sophie carved something. Right. Okay. So I'm pretty happy with those toes and all of that. So what I'm going to do is just smooth it off. Might do a bit more of an undercut under there. And then we will put some wood dye on it. Just turning the extractor back on again. It's a nice beautiful day here in New Zealand. When you run these ones, you want to run them a little bit lower speed. What have I got it on? Got it on about 15,000 RPM. If you turn it up too much, it just it's a bit too stressful on the Dremel. So Claire, if you haven't got one of these, you can get one of these. I'm not sure if you can get them in France, if you can get them off Amazon UK or something. G'day Kat, how you going? Good to see you in here. I'm just carving this little monster today. Gave him little toes. Feel like a podiatrist or something. Sorry, this isn't very entertaining, me sanding wood, but that's all good. Looks like you're all chatting amongst yourselves. Do you do some... Kat, I think I've asked you this before and you said you do a little bit of Dremel carving, or you're just starting out. But you're into woodwork mainly. That's looking pretty nice. Yeah, he's got cute little toes, isn't he? They were going to be shoes, but I changed them into toes. Well, feet. very nice sort of grain thing happening there. You can't quite see it on the TV. Try and focus a little bit more. Oh, that's cool, Amy Jo. That Jamie is a good salesman, eh? Good on him. Are you going to give him a little bit of a commission for selling your work? It's always nice when you sell things. Because this is quite a sort of like a plain food without too much sort of intricate details here, you kind of really want it real quite nice and smooth, because then it kind of shows off the wood a lot more. Whoa. That's looking pretty cool there. He's a good sell guy. Yeah. Let's have the gift of the gab. Oh, he's getting close to finished. The electric will, yeah, you'd have to ask somebody else that, Josh, because I don't know how to add music with the YouTube music. But if you don't, like, I believe that's quite a good way of doing it, because YouTube isn't going to put out a strike on its own music. I believe though the only thing you can't do with it is you can't share it on other platforms. So if you make a YouTube video with YouTube music and you share it on Facebook, it's a kind of a no-no, I think. Oh, Rob Vega's a little bit scared of this one. Sorry, Rob. Okay, we're just going with a nice little flame diamond burr to get a few little areas in here. Smooth them off. So when you, I'm just reading that, can you copyright check? When you start uploading your video, usually it'll tell you if there's going to be a strike. Well, a strike from YouTube itself as you upload it. Okay, I'm pretty happy with all of this. It's quite a hard area to get. Yeah, it sounds like Kat knows what she's talking about. I just do all mine stuff through Artlist. They're pretty good. But those kind of, like the one Artlist and Epidemic Sound, are quite expensive. I think the trick is once you're monetized, to start using the money that you earn to sort of like improve your channel. So like by getting licensing and that kind of stuff, or a better camera, or those kind of things. It's not all just about buying Lamborghinis and stuff. Yeah, the Lamborghini's nice. I got it parked in the garage. I don't take it out too much. I just use my Suzuki Swift mainly. Don't want to appear too rich in front of the neighbours. You know how it's like when you're earning millions but still live in a very humble abode. Oh yeah, I should really could you hit the like if you're in there? Thanks, and you haven't done it. That would be very good. I always forget to ask. So we're just getting a little bit more of a undercut under between the toes there. So that looks quite nice. Quite happy with those toes. Quite happy with pretty much everything now. Oh, I'm going to do some, like, you know, those lines that come out from the pupil. Do that as well. Go in like that. I just keep on dividing as I go. Let's see if I can get you a little bit more closer to that. So you got to be careful not to hit that part. So I might stick on a little bit smaller burr. That's sad to hear, Mark. You don't drive because of the bone disease you've got. Whoop, out of focus there. Sorry, guys. And just tidy up that little black part in the middle. And then we're going to add some. I need to get to bed. Oh, Claire, that must be really late there. Yeah, hey, thanks for calling by and saying hello and all of that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, you can't really brush your teeth for that long. Yeah, they must have some special name for those little lines. Okay, quite look like in that. Let's put on some music again. I have no idea how much battery I've got left in my phone, but we'll just go until it stops. Right. Okay. Need to put that little line in there. Okay, so I've decided, because my phone's going pretty low in battery, that I might call it a day in a couple of minutes, but because I don't want to start colouring it. But what I'll do is I'll come back later on in the week and we will add the colour onto this little guy in a short little video. That would be pretty cool. Because I kind of want to get you to see the whole process. He's looking pretty cool. Yeah, it's cool feet, man. Yeah, let's prop him up. I'm just going to turn off the extractor fan. Alright. But I'm nice and peace and quiet. There he is there, little dude. Trying to get him all in the picture. Okay, I'll just have a look on here to see if I've missed any. I've missed heaps of comments, sorry. That's the thing with carving at the same time, you're sort of trying to do that, trying to read the comments. Yeah, it was good. It was nice to see Claire again. I haven't seen her on YouTube for quite a while. Yeah, he does look pretty cool. Alright. You're going to try something with the needle burr mark. You're going to try and draw with it. Is that right? I think, yeah, I'm not good at multitasking, Roy. Drawing with the needle burr is... I think I've tried it. It's quite hard because it depends on the grain of the wood. If it's quite strong, it will sort of like move it around a little bit. So, yeah. Yeah, has anyone got any questions? Roy's got, do you prefer wood stain or oil matte? I've run out of time today, but I really like that. That's a Briwax wood dye, and it comes in all different colours. You can get blues and all of that. The difference between a wood dye and a stain is stains have more kind of natural pigments in it, and it will sit on top of the wood. So if you want to keep your the actual wood grains being visible in your carving, you should try like a wood dye. You can get these in natural colours as well, and they come in both spirit based and just water based. And Roy, I know you've got the water based ones, and you know, to be honest, if I was to suggest to anybody which one to get, I'd probably go for the water based one, because you want to kind of stay away from chemicals where you can. And I do like sort of like waxes to go on my carvings. They don't sort of protect them that great outside, but I'm not really a big fan of varnishes outside. I'd rather let things age and just look natural. This is my favourite colour, Georgian mahogany. So what I'll do later on in the week, as I'll show you, is I'll put this wood dye on, and then I'll sand it back, and then I will put the wax on, and a wax will dry and polish quite nicely. What have I got that's got a wax on it? This has got a wax on it here. I'm making a staircase for a sculpture. It sits on a wall, but it's supposed to be rough, so that's why I haven't sort of like changed it. And so it was the sort of like normal colour of the wood there, and that wax is actually black wax, so it's very, very dark. So that's a wax. It kind of leaves a kind of like quite a natural sheen to it. Yeah, so that sits on the... I might show everybody what that is in the members video this week. Okay, so that's pretty much me done for today. Oh, we've got somebody coming in from Brazil. Hello to you. I'm just finishing up, so might see you in the next live. Yeah, no worries, Mark. I'm glad the stream went pretty well. And it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from the little-eyed man, and we'll see you later on in the week.